Today what I'm going to go over really quick is setting up your file organization for the photographs we take in this class. The first thing you want to do is right click and then create a new folder. If your right click is not working and you do not see what I have on my screen, you want to make sure you watch the previous video so that you know how to do that. So I'm going to go to new folder and then I'm going to click on it, wait a second, and then click on it again, and then I can name this folder. Name it the same name as our class. So in this case, I'm going to name it Commercial Photo 1. You might be in Commercial Photo 2 or another class, but name it the name of the class. And then if you double click that, it then opens up that folder. So now I'm seeing what's inside this folder. Right now there's nothing inside that folder because I just created it. But let's put some stuff in there. Let's start off with putting other folders according to projects that we're working on. So I might create a new folder by right clicking and then let's call this one selfie for the selfie project. Another folder like what we're working on right now, we'll call it exposure, right? So it's separating these folders out, and if I click the drop down arrow on these folders, it will show me what's in there. Now yours might not look like this. Yours might look like this. And it might be a little disorganized, right? As you create folders, it will just set it up in whatever spot. Scavenger hunt. Alright, so we've got all these folders. If we wanted to organize these folders and they're set up in this icon view, I can right click and go to clean up. Now it's going to move that folder in the closest position that it's next to. If I want them to line up next to each other, I can right click and then clean it up by name or by kind. Maybe I have folders in here and I have some photographs and maybe some documents. You know, that's what I'm referring to when it says kind. We're going to just say by the name. And then you'll notice now it's organized by name using this icon view. If you want to change the size of these icons, you can right click, or let's see, just press Command and the plus button and you can make them bigger. Command and the minus button makes them smaller. If I don't want to look at these in an icon view, I can click on it. These lines that make it look like a list view. And so now I have some folders in here according to the name of the project. Now whenever we go and take photographs, we are going to have raw photographs. So if I go into my exposure project, notice there's no other folders or files in there, but I'm going to create a new folder called raw photos. In fact, maybe I'll say raw exposure, right? Because they're raw photos for the exposure project. Then I go out and take a bunch of photographs, and then I'm going to put them inside this raw exposure folder. Alright, so that's a summary of how to create a folder. I know I haven't gone over a lot of other stuff. We will go over more a little bit at a time. Thank you.